A Pinellas County man out hundreds of dollars after being duped by a scam. Tonight, he's sharing how he was tricked into handing over the money in hopes of saving somebody else from becoming, likely, the next victim. Fox 13's Josh Cassio joins us live. Spoke with him today. Hi there, Josh. So what happened here, and how can we avoid something like this in the future?
Yeah, Mark, this is a pretty classic scam. It's known as the emergency scam. And, you know, the scammers have different scenarios they'll come up with. But the bottom line is they're preying on your fears and your emotions to get you to send them money. Unfortunately, that's what our friend Eric ran into.
So that's when I said, so you kidnapped my daughter? Like, yeah, man. He's like, yeah, man, this is serious.
It was a phone call that Eric will never forget. He's asked us not to use his last name, but he does want you to hear his story.
He puts her on the phone. And it's her saying, she's crying, she's weeping, and she says, Pa, I'm sorry. Pa, I'm sorry. And he snatches the phone off her.
Soon, he would be wiring a complete stranger $600. It all started Friday night. He was DJing at a wedding when he got a call from a number from Mexico. The caller had an accent and claimed to have just been involved in a crash with Eric's daughter. The caller also claimed to have 10 kilos of cocaine in his car and began making dangerous threats.
At this point, I'm numb, and I have tunnel vision. You know, I'm trying to get my daughter out of that situation.
What Eric didn't realize was none of it was real. He was caught up in the middle of what the Better Business Bureau calls an emergency scam. It's one of the most common types of scams out there, and it's designed to prey on the victim's emotions, especially under stress.
Anytime you receive a phone call from anyone asking you to act now and send money and wire money, you really want to resist that urge. You want to hang up the phone and reach out to local family and friends, contact them directly first, and just look into the situation.
They were totally professional in what they were doing. It wasn't their first rodeo.
Eric says after his ordeal, he wants people to be on alert instead of being next.
I feel that scenario happened to me for a reason, and I think the reason is to let people know that this is happening.
Now, the good news is Eric's daughter and his family are just fine. They were never in any danger. Unfortunately, he'll likely never see that $600 again, but he says, again, it's a small price to pay to alert other people to these kinds of scams. Mark, back to you.
We're certainly glad that they're okay. A tough lesson for sure. Josh, thanks very much.